Young People Who Rock. It's our weekly series where we feature a different young person or people under 30 doing amazing things. Our young person who rocks this week is 13-year-old Noah McCullough, a young presidential historian and author on his second book right now. He joins us live from Denver. Hey Noah, thanks so much for being here. Are you excited for Tuesday?
Oh, I'm definitely excited to see a new president this morning, and thank you for having me.
You are quite welcome. Your second book out, First Kids, the true stories of all the president's children. We're going to have two children in the White House, Sasha and Malia Obama. What do we not know about Sasha and Malia that you want people to know?
There's just some interesting facts about all of them. For example, Sasha is an avid snow globe collector. Sasha's real name is actually Natasha Obama. And then Malia, her name is translated as calm in Swahili and queen in the Hawaiian language.
Okay, Noah, we put your story on our website and we got a lot of questions and a lot of people wanting to stump you. Are you ready for some presidential trivia?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's bring it on. Donna has this question. Which president was not married, Noah?
Which president was not married? That would be the 15th president in the United States, James Buchanan.
Nice. Grover Cleveland was a bachelor until he was elected, right?
Right.
We're trying to stump you here. Rocker419 has this question. Which four presidents, Noah, were assassinated in office?
Those presidents would be Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinley, and John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Nicely done. Okay, do you know who was buried in Grant's tomb? Here's another one. Last one.
Actually, no one is buried in Grant's tomb.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, that was a popular question on You Bet Your Life. It was the consolation prize. A lot of people got that one wrong. Okay, Noah, enough trivia. Tell me how you got into this. You did a great job, by the way. What do you tell to other young kids who you think should get into presidential history? What kind of advice would you give them?
You know, I think that every person out there, no matter how old, no matter how young, has a different calling in their life and different skills and abilities that they can use to make America and the world a better place. I think that there are some people that should be into history and politics because we need to make our nation stronger. But a lot of people shy away from history and politics because they think it's too hard or that history is too boring. And what I want to share with everybody is that history is basically every single thing we want in the latest Hollywood drama or movie. I mean, it has action, it has love, it has romance, it has wars, it has every single thing that we could possibly imagine. And the reason that history, I think, is kind of conveyed as so boring and stuff is that it's imagined as the history book, classroom textbook, that kind of thing. And I think that's one of the faults that we've had is not trying to make history exciting and fun, because what happens is if our generation doesn't pay attention to our past and what has happened before us, then we're going to be destined to repeat it.
And Noah, this is a lifer thing for you. You're planning the presidency run already and you're 13 years old. Tell me what your plan is here.
Well, my plan is to make America a better place no matter what I do, and I think one way that I can do that is becoming the President of the United States, hopefully in 2032. I'm not saying that that's a solid goal, but I want to have something that I can work towards and work for, and I'm not aiming for personal success. I'm aiming to make America a better place, and if the way I can make America a better place as a lawyer or businessman or anything else that I need to be, I'll do that. I think that being the president and being a politician is what I'm called to do, but if there's something else I'm called to do to help make America a better place, then I will do so. And
you were called to write this book on first kids. You know some of the pressures put on first kids these days. So what if your kids, when you're 37 years old and at 2032, don't want you to run?
I really got to take into consideration the different types of kids and the different kind of attitudes that they have, because as you can see, sometimes being the first kid was the greatest thing that could ever happen to some of these kids. It totally made them step forward. It made them, have a leg up on everybody else, and they really used it to their advantage. While others, it kind of, the media and the burden of trying to live up to your father and mother's expectations. I mean, they were the president and first lady. How are you going to beat that? That kind of thing. It's something that they could never really shake, and it kind of, followed them wherever they went, and it was really bad for them. So I'll have to evaluate where my kids are at that point.
But overall, it's a pretty cool place to grow up. It has a bowling alley. What else does it have? A movie theater?
I mean, it's definitely every kid and some adult's dream to live in the White House. There's a bowling alley, a movie theater, swimming pool, 3 stories, a bunch of elevators, bunch of different rooms. Get to live in Washington, D.C., huge house, awesome stuff to do.
awesome stuff to do when your father is running the free world. Just a little part of his job. Noah McCullough, 13-year-old young person who rocks this week. Noah, thanks so much. We appreciate your help with that trivia as well. If you want to read more about Noah, you can do so by heading over to cnn.com/youngpeoplewhorock. If you know a young person doing amazing things out there, you can nominate them at this website as well.